Mike, the Phillies made an impressive offseason signing, but it's one that's got a lot of the fans, the diehards, sort of thinking, oh, he's good, but I wanted the other guy. It's almost like you get the date to the prom, but you really wanted the other person. These are two elite closers, Jonathan Papelbon, who the Phillies just signed, and Ryan Madson, who's been with the team forever. And Madson's only been a closer 1 year. Papelbon's done it for a while, but yet people are like, we wanted Madson back. What is your thoughts on this? I sort of went away thinking, well, they got one of the two great ones. At least they didn't let them both get away from him. But I sort of think Madson has more upside.
I think Madson was the best reliever available. I think they probably could have got him cheaper than what they spent. I don't think spending this much money and particularly a 4-year deal on a reliever is a particularly good idea. We've talked many times about this closer myth. That's always an issue in my mind. I have not seen, the Phillies have not done one thing since this season ended, and they have not said one thing since this season ended that makes me think that they are going about the process of tweaking their team in an intelligent way. I wonder if the last 3 years have been, from a managerial standpoint, from a decision-making baseball philosophy standpoint, if the last few years have been a fluke, because I don't think they get it. I'm increasingly believe that they don't get it. And I'm going to write something about this in the next couple of weeks to look into it a little more closely.
It's interesting you would say that. It seems like Ruben Amaro, who has a background, he's a numbers guy, Stanford graduate. Every indication he's a sharp guy. But these moves he's making, it's as if he's got this money. The owners will let him do what he wants to do, because it doesn't make any sense to sign somebody to a 4-year contract as a reliever. Then they just learn from Brad Lidge on the deal he had. He was struggling through injuries.
Very good example.
Stuck in there with his deal.
A very good example.
And Papelbon seemed like he was leaking oil at the end of last year. Now, granted, he's had 6 good years as a reliever, good numbers. He has more flyouts, though, than he does groundouts. And Madson just seems like with that ground ball pitch he throws, he's got a slider, the changeup, that he's more prone to do well.
I don't understand how you could argue that Papelbon is superior to Madson. And you talk about the agent, but I mean, would they have spent a lot more money on I don't think so on Madson. And if they would have, and let's find out. Let's let it play out over the course of the offseason and find out. I don't like it.
Let's say the agent was playing a game again, because he's played games in the past. We're talking about Scott Boras. Let's say they were thinking Madson, and that 4-year, $44 million for Madson that was supposedly on the table, that Boras starts shopping that to somebody else, and Phillies got wind of it and said, we're not playing games. We're going to go for the other guy because we think they're that close. And granted, their numbers show they are
fairly close. They're fairly close.
So maybe that's what happened. One more point you said, because the offseason they signed Jim Thome. He's a strikeout guy, home run hitter. You got that threat. There's talk of Michael Godire. He strikes out a lot. It's not a change of philosophy. It's not contact hitters and working counts as much as it's the same old with these guys. And
Thome is very good at working counts, and I think Godire probably is too. But if they think they're going to get a lot better offensively by playing small ball and making contact, they're wrong. That will not happen. That's not going to happen because it can't, because it doesn't work. So if you think that this idea that we got to change our approach on offense and we can fix this is just. That's not reality. That's fantasy land. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about when I say I wonder if the last couple of years they didn't just kind of get lucky and spend a lot of money. And I am not enthusiastic looking forward.